I was strapping my daughter into the back seat when the message popped up. Don't come. Your sister needs a drama-free day. Your daughter is a lot. The engine was already on. The airport was 15 minutes away. I didn't cry. I read the text twice, burned every word into my memory, then shifted the car into drive. That was the moment I decided they would regret it. They used to call her their miracle. Back when I was still the good daughter, the one who stayed close, never pushed back, never asked for anything more than tiny scraps of approval. I gave them everything they wanted: a husband they approved of, a job they could brag about, a child they could show off as proof I'd done something right. Then my sister got engaged. And suddenly my daughter wasn't a miracle anymore. She was too loud, too curious. Too much. My parents started cutting her off mid-sentence, shushing her. Watching me with that quiet disappointment I learned to fear as a child. They didn't say it outright until the day we were already driving home for Thanksgiving. And they decided we weren't welcome. The betrayal wasn't loud or explosive, it was precise. My mother's voice changed, first polite, careful, like she was talking to a stranger. My father stopped calling altogether. Invitations came with rules. If she behaves, if she doesn't make a scene, then came the proof. A group chat I was never meant to see. My sister sent it to the wrong number. Can't have Rizwan's kid ruining the day. She's exhausting. Maybe this will finally make him fall in line. My parents replied with thumbs up emojis. Agreement. Approval. Execution. That's when it settled in. I wasn't their child anymore. I was the problem someone else had replaced me. I didn't confront them. I planned. You don't ruin people with anger. You take them apart with patience. On the drive to the airport, I called my lawyer. Not for revenge, not yet, for protection. My parents controlled the trust fund they'd promised me for years. Leverage they assumed I'd never question. I questioned it within weeks. I had every document, every signature, every improper withdrawal they'd made for family reasons. My father had been using my share to pay for my sister's wedding. They never thought I'd check. I did. Then I waited. The follow-through was silent. I froze the accounts legally, requested a full audit, and sent certified notices to every wedding vendor, the caterer, the venue, the dress designer. All of them paid with money that was never theirs to use. No yelling, no scenes, just forms and signatures. My sister called first, furious. What the hell are you doing? Making sure it's a drama-free day, I said, and hung up. My parents called next. My mother tried guilt, my father tried command. You're humiliating this family. No, I said, I'm fixing it. They didn't understand yet, but they would. Thanksgiving passed. They ate without us. I picture the empty chair where I used to sit like a ghost at the table. A month later, we saw them again at the wedding. They didn't know we'd be there. My daughter walked beside me in a simple navy dress, her hair neatly tied back, her face calm. She looked like any other child because she was. She had never been the embarrassment, that was always them. My parents' faces drained the second we walked into the reception hall. They expected praise. Instead, they got consequences. The venue manager approached them with the same envelope I'd mailed weeks earlier. Legal notice. Misuse of trust. Assets, immediate payment required or the wedding would be cancelled. My father's hands shook as he read it. My mother couldn't bring herself to look at me. Please. She whispered, not today. I smiled. That's what you said to me. They paid. They had no choice. Every vendor was watching. Every guest was waiting. Their perfect, drama-free wedding depended on their public humiliation. My sister's fiancé leaned in, asking questions they couldn't answer. The truth spread fast like red wine soaking into white tablecloths. By the time the ceremony started, my parents were no longer the honored hosts. They were a warning. And when the officiant asked if anyone objected, I stood. My daughter held my hand, small, steady. I'm not here to stop the wedding, I said. I'm here to make sure it starts with honesty. Silence followed. Then understanding washed over their faces. He finally saw who had really been replaced. It was never my daughter who embarrassed them. It was their own reflection. We left before the reception. No clapping, no forgiveness. Just the quiet weight of accountability settling over the room. On the drive home, my daughter asked if we were in trouble. No, I told her we're finally free. Justice doesn't shout, it waits and then it speaks.